Well, hi everybody, my name is Noreen Smith and I'm a Creative Memories Advisor from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I'm excited to be here with you today to show you how you can make 3 very different cards using the planes, trains, and automobiles collection from Creative Memories. So the first card that we're doing is actually going to be the easiest because we're going to start with a pre-made card from the blank card kit. It comes pre-scored and folded and with its own envelope, so it makes it really easy to make a quick card. We're also going to be using a piece of the automobiles paper, and we're going to primarily focus on this area with the beige background and this fun little road. We will use a couple of the stickers, some white serif ABC 123 stickers, and we'll choose a sentiment from the How Do You Do sticker pack. But the star of the show will be this fantastic laser cut border, which is going to go across the card. And you can see that it's a 12-inch border. We're going to cut it down to fit. So I've gone ahead and cut out a piece of the road paper, again focusing on that beige background with the road here, and it measures 4 inches by 5¼ inches, and that's going to fit just perfectly on top of our card. So we'll go ahead and just center and adhere that right onto our card. Next, I'm going to take the 12-inch border with all of these different kinds of tires and hubcaps, and I'm just going to lay it over top of the beige background there, and I'm going to focus on these 5 wheels here. So I'm actually going to cut it out there, and I'm just going to trim it off on that side. So in order to adhere it, I'm just going to use my repositionable adhesive, which is awesome for anything that is laser cut, because all of the little cutouts, it doesn't adhere to them. So we can just go ahead and put it on. If we're not happy with the placement, just lift it up, move it around, and I think I like it there. So I'm just going to take my scissors, flip over my card, and trim off the border. Next, I've gone ahead and chosen a word, a sentiment from the How Do You Do stickers. And I've just chosen the word thanks, and I've put some small foam squares on the back. I'm just going to add that to my card, and then I'm going to use my white serif letters. They're called serif because they have the little extras on the ends of each letter. And I'm just going to spell out the word Dad. So my card is going to say, thanks, Dad. And that's how quickly that one comes together. Now I may go ahead and add maybe a small star, maybe something like this little gray star here, and I can just add that maybe right in behind the word thanks with another foam square, and I'm all done. So that is a super fast and really, really cute card for any dad who loves cars. Our second card is going to be a larger size card. We're actually going to make it just over 5 by 7. So you might have to find a slightly larger greeting card size envelope for it. And this one's going to be using the planes themed collection. So we're going to use some of these stickers. I think we're going to use some of these cute clouds and maybe the sun, and then maybe some of these stars. We're going to use the brown sans serif or without serif ABC 123 stickers. And I've chosen this fun die cut or laser cut from the embellishment pack that features this biplane with a banner flying behind it. So we're going to actually add our sentiment on here. For the cardstock, we're going to be using the new rich brown color, and I've actually cut this to 7.25, 7¼ by 10½. And we're just going to go ahead and score that. Use our scoring blade, 5.25. And just like with the automobiles paper, I've gone ahead and cut a 5 by 7 piece of decorative paper from one of the papers in the planes paper pack. This one has the nice blue sky with some clouds and a more neutral design down below. And I think you can see where I'm going with that. Our plane is actually going to be flying up in that sky. So let's go ahead and center this and adhere it onto our card base. Now, before we adhere our plane onto our lovely sky background, I thought it'd be fun to kind of add a couple of cute embellishments. I thought maybe putting the sun up in our sky, and even though there's that cloudy background, just kind of adding a bit more whimsy with some of these additional clouds. I think they are so cute. Which way should that one go? Maybe like that. So before we add our plane to the card, we have to actually put our message on it. And I'm going to be using some of these brown sans serif stickers. But again, you could just use a brown dual tip pen and just write your message on there. So you can see that I've just added the phrase "Number 1 Dad," and now I'm going to put some foam squares on the back of my airplane to give it a little bit of a lift. And we'll just go ahead and place that taking off into the sky. And I was thinking that I could possibly add just another couple of little stickers down here. Maybe something just like that. So there is our second card. For our final card, we're actually going to do the trains theme, and this one is going to start with a different size piece of cardstock, but we're going to use one of the card envelopes that comes in the blank card kit. So we'll set that aside, but I know that I need to create a card that's basically a standard size. But I want to create a fun accordion card with this. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of beige cardstock to 4 inches by 12 inches. Now we're just going to go ahead and score it. I'll change out the straight blade for my scoring blade. And we are going to score first at 5.5 and then give that a little score and then move it along, and we're going to score it at 8 3/4. 8.75. So now we're just going to accordion fold along the score lines. And you can see now that we have a card that's going to fit into our standard size envelope. Next, we're going to need some paper, and I've just cut out the brown train tracks paper to 3 pieces so that they fit into the sort of sections that we've created by folding our card. This piece measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and both of these pieces measure 3 3/4 by 3 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that to my card base. So now I have all the paper adhered to my card base. Now I'm going to go ahead and start decorating my card. What I thought would be really fun is to take one of these train track borders. It's got all the little pieces in between, so you just kind of have to make sure you push them down while you're pulling up the train track. Run our train track along the entire card. Remember, this is a 12-inch piece of paper, so we should have no problem adhering a 12-inch border. Now, we are going to have to refold this so that our border sticker will also fold. So just gently fold it where we already made our creases and folds, and that should work out just fine. And now that we've got our train track going across our card, now we can add our train. So on the sticker sheet, we've got these fun stickers, and I think I'm going to pop them up, but I'm just going to show you how I plan on using them. One on this part, one on this part. I might have to cut one in half, because I don't think 2 will fit. They might fit. And then the caboose at the very end. All right, so I've added my train, and I was able to fit both cars on that side and then the caboose at the end. And now I'm actually going to just add some background decorations. Maybe there's a little tree and mountain in the background here. Other trees along here, just to kind of finish my little scene. And I'm also going to have "Just for You" right in here. And I'm going to put the word "Dad" using my black stickers just right underneath there. So I'm going to put "Toot" there, and I think I actually might need another little cloud. Let's see. Let's put one cloud there. put one more cloud back in our little scene here. So I think we'll lift up our tree and put our cloud just in behind. And all I need to do now is put my dad on here. So when this one is closed, it just looks kind of like a little train on a track with some clouds and a scenic background. And then we've got the Just For You Dad inside. So no matter if your dad loves cars, planes, or trains, you're going to be able to create a perfect Father's Day card for him this year. Hope you give these a try, hope you have a lot of fun, and hope Dad has a great Father's Day. Thanks very much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye for now.